with my lupus stripes. Hey, with my lupus stripes. Hey, with my lupus stripes. With my lupus stripes. Hey, hey, with my lupus stripes. With my lupus stripes. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Okay, those of you who are new here, hi. Don't forget to subscribe. And those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you for all the love and the support. So, let's get into my lupus story. This is part 2 of living with lupus. I was diagnosed at 18 and I'm 24 now. Oh, it's windy outside. So I was diagnosed at 18, I'm 24 now, and basically straight out of high school, this is the story, straight out of high school, I had gotten out of my first real relationship, and it brought me down. Like, I was really sad about it, I was really depressed about it, and I stressed myself out. I told myself that I wasn't wanted because I was fat and I was ugly, and all of the stuff that you do when you're younger. You don't realize that someone else's, someone else doesn't control how you feel about yourself. And he didn't make me feel that way. It was more so of being young and not feeling accepted by myself, because I just seen other girls and I would compare myself to them, and it drove me crazy. I stressed myself out. So I was angry, I was depressed, and I would argue with my mom all the time. And basically one time I had a fight with my mom, and I ran away to Staten Island to my aunt's house. And it wasn't a real runaway, it was right there, but I went to my aunt's house and I stayed there for like 2 months. And so I decided to be a vegetarian because I thought I was fat. I wasn't fat, like, money, 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 money. I wasn't fat at all. I was a little plump around the edges, like I am now, a little plump. So when I decided to be a vegetarian, I didn't do research. Let me just say this right now, real quick, before I go further into my story. I'm not blaming anyone for my lupus at all. I'm just telling you my story as to what happened to me when I was a lot younger. I stressed myself out. I wasn't strong enough mentally to tell myself that life goes on after certain things happen to you. I wasn't strong enough then. So that was my mistake. I don't want anybody to misinterpret anything and start saying that I'm pointing fingers to people for anything. So that's what happened. So I ran away, and I was in Staten Island, and I wasn't eating meat. And I was like, oh shit, I'm losing weight real fast. I lost like 40 pounds in like 2 to 3 months. So I said that was a good thing. Like, I thought it was good. I was posting pictures, people were complimenting how I looked and so on. So I was feeling myself, they was feeling me. Disaster. Eventually, I got so skinny that I was like, wait a second. Stuff is not looking, and they're not the way they used to be. I'm really tight between my legs. My calf muscles shriveled up so bad that I walked on my tippy toe. It was so painful. My hands shriveled up like this that I couldn't open them. I couldn't get into a push-up position. I still can't get into a push-up position. And I don't plan to. F a push-up. Plus I don't have the arm strength for it anyways. But this is what I started to notice with my body. Then going to school and working at McDonald's, I thought that it was a lot for me. It wasn't a lot for me. Any person, any teenager, any 18-year-old would be able to juggle a part-time job in school. I couldn't, and I just thought that it was normal that I couldn't do it. I just thought it's a lot of work. But it wasn't a lot of work. It was me getting sicker. I was sleeping all the time. I would not go to class. I would call out of work, not so much because the money was calling me. That little chump change that I was making was calling me. But one day I went to work, and I was at the cashier, and not only was everybody from high school asking me for free fries, annoying me, I was dealing with an old lady, and she gave me her order, and she screamed at me. She said, please stop moving. And I was just like, I was so mad. I wanted to punch this old lady over the counter. But you can't do that because I wanted my job. Plus, I didn't want to get arrested. I don't know how it operates, but I'm pretty sure I would have got arrested. But I was rocking back and forth to relieve pain, because standing on your tippy toes all day long, walking upstairs, walking all over Brooklyn, it's a lot of pressure on your tips of your feet and on your body in general. It's hard work to live like that. I'm telling you, I wasn't a ballerina. All that weight was just sitting on the balls of my toes, on the tip of my toes, and it was ugly. So then I also noticed that I wasn't going into class, and my mom one day told me, are you pregnant? And I told her no. Honestly, I really wasn't even involved with anyone sexually to be getting pregnant. So that got me mad. And I think that's when I decided, okay, I'm mad at my mom, I'm running away. I think that's what triggered it. I ran away to Staten Island with my aunt, my cousin. I stayed at their house for like 2 or 3 months, and in that time frame I lost about 40 pounds. And that's drastic weight loss when you're not, you're not even working out. It's shedding the weight, because I wouldn't eat. I would sleep all day. It was like, the only thing I did eat though, y'all gonna laugh, the white Oreo cookies. I thought I was fat because of me leaving, I thought I was fat. So thinking you're fat, you think you don't eat Oreos, but I could not resist those Oreo cookies. That's the only thing I ate, was those white Oreo cookies. Like, that's the only thing I wanted. I went to my aunt's house one day and I said, Titi, there's something on my back. It's itching me. What's there? And she said, oh, you have a scar. There's a brown mark on your back, and it has like white. So I was like, it's itching me. Is it patchy? Is it like scaly? And I get skeeved out with stuff like that. I hope you guys aren't skeeved out. It didn't look as skeevy as I'm describing it, but because it itched so much, and because I mentally was like, ew, something's on my back and it's itching me, I was like so grossed out. So she was like, yeah, there's like little tiny white patches on it. It was like 2 white patches. So now I have the scar, the brown scar still, and where those white itchy patches were, it's just a white patch of skin. Like, it's really tiny, the white patches, but the brown patch is really big. So it was the only thing I had on my skin. So that was that. So when I went back home, I was already home, yeah. I was still sleeping a lot, and all my Aunt Gloria was the first one who told my mom, I think she has lupus. And my mom was like, Safi, go to the doctor. And I was just like, no, I'm 18. You always want to butt heads with your parents and stuff like that. So I'm like, no. Eventually I did go to the doctor. She was the cutest little Russian lady. But so she did the blood work and she diagnosed me with lupus. So I'm like, I do have lupus? What type of lupus? What is it? And she basically said, you have lupus. Yeah, I'm gonna prescribe you this. And yeah, it's lupus. It's, SLE and discoid and all of this stuff. She told me I have lupus. I didn't really understand it though. Whatever. She was so casual about it, and I was upset that she was casual about it, and I was shocked that she was casual about it. But now I am grateful that she was casual about it, because it forced me to kind of be casual about my lupus. And I don't want to knock down anybody who isn't casual about it. This is just I'm an easily stressed person, and to avoid putting myself in that stress again and getting a big flare up, I prefer to act like I don't have the lupus. I know it's there mentally. I know what not to do. I know how to deal with my body and my lupus. So so basically when she prescribed me all that, I was taking about 15 to 16 pills a day, and I had a new job at this time, and I remember going into the little kitchenette area that I worked in, away from everybody else, and popping all these pills all day long, because you had to take them at different times of the day. And I remember feeling like, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. I hate this life. I hate taking these pills. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm not feeling better. I'm still shriveled up raisin. And I'm always in pain still. I hate this life. So I said to myself, I'm not taking any more medication. Before I decided that though, the rheumatologist actually sent me to a podiatrist who told me that I don't know why a podiatrist would tell you this, but podiatrist told me, which is a foot doctor by the way, told me that, I hope, told me that your muscles are so shriveled up and your foot and everything else is you need to eat meat or you're gonna die. You're a couple days away from dying. I forgot who I went with. It was one of my cousins I went with, and I was just like, I'm gonna die if I don't eat meat. So for my cousin Payne's graduation, we went out to eat, and I said, I'm eating oxtail. I haven't eaten meat in a while. I'm eating oxtail. So I ate oxtail, and it didn't work well with me. So I just thought it was because of the lupus, you know. Like I just thought it was because of the oxtail that I never really ate oxtail like that before. So I did eat chicken after that, but I just didn't have. When you don't have something for a long time and you just eat a lot of it like that, and I don't know if it works like that with everybody, but for me, I have to work my way into things. And I just told myself, I got really sick, so I told myself I'm not eating meat no more. I'm a vegetarian again. So I was a vegetarian again. I was a vegetarian again. And when I told myself I'm not taking the medication, I also told myself it's time to do research on how to be a vegetarian the proper way, because I never really ate meat like that to begin with. I ate it at home because my mama cooked it, but like I never was a big fan of it, you know. Like, I'm a cheese girl. I like anything cheese and bread. That's me. I prefer that over meat any day. But I am going on vacation soon, so I will be trying the meat. I don't know, maybe I'm telling myself that, but I don't know. I'm scared. I haven't ate it in so long. I'm telling myself I'm gonna eat it though. I'll keep you guys posted. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. If I should or if I shouldn't, or I don't know. Give me some opinions in the comments. Anyways, so I told myself it's time to do research and it's time to stop taking these damn pills. I'm tired of it. And I did, and I got better. I felt better. I gained weight. Not that I want to gain weight. I never ever wanted to gain weight. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be fit. I still wanted to be slim. Nobody ever wants to gain weight like that, like really gain weight. But I did start gaining weight, and my weight always fluctuates. Wintertime, I always gain a lot of weight. Like coming towards the spring though, I start losing weight. I guess it's because the weather gets warmer and I start getting more energy. I'm not as fatigued. I go to the gym. I have more energy to meal prep. I have more energy. Like, it's based on the seasons, I guess, too, with me. So that was that. Then this was only like 3 years ago. I had a new symptom of lupus. I went on vacation with my mom and my stepdad to Puerto Rico, and I went for 2 weeks. And you know what? I was really stressed out. I just realized that. I was really stressed out at the time. I was going through something, and not only was I stressed out, the sun there was crazy. It was like August or something, or July. We went to Puerto Rico and the sun is really strong there. So a new symptom of my lupus was sun sensitivity on top of being stressed. I started getting all of these scars on my body, and I never had them before. So I have them all over my body now throughout the year. So this triggered it when I went to Puerto Rico under the sun and the stress. I started getting these scars all over my body. And then when I came back, I decided to do a biopsy. I think it was right after I did a biopsy. And they took the skin from my foot to test what it was for. And they said, yeah, it's due to the lupus. So I said, okay, it's a new symptom of the lupus, but it's spreading everywhere. I have it all over my body. Like, it's everywhere. My stomach has a big mark on the bottom. It takes over half of my stomach. I'm not going to show you my stomach because my stomach isn't fit and trim. But when I get fit and trim and I do another lupus series video, I will show y'all my stomach and my legs and everything else. If I'm comfortable enough to stand in front of the camera in like really short shorts and a sports bra. Maybe. Yeah. So that was another symptom I had. And I was like, that's the only thing that gets me now. I'm fine with the scars on my arms. I can deal with that. I have stretch marks. That bothers me more than the lupus scars. But again, you can't really do much about that. But what bothers me the most, like I got really down not too long ago because of the scars on my legs I was looking at myself and I'm like, oh my God, it's getting worse. I can't do anything about it. There's nothing you could do about it but embrace it. So I'm working on that now, and I'm trying to embrace the fact that I have lupus stripes and I have to feel beautiful with my lupus stripes. So I'm working on that, and we're gonna work on it together because you guys are gonna help me. I know y'all are. Y'all going to, all my lupus people, we're gonna do this together. I hope I have a lot of lupus subscribers watching, and we can get through this together. Yeah, I don't want this video to be really long. I don't know if I mentioned my symptoms then and my symptoms now. Symptoms then included extreme fatigue, swollen joints, extreme weight loss, and tough skin. So like I told you, my hands shriveled up, my calves shriveled up. I had tough skin, meaning it was hard. It wasn't like, you know how people have dry skin and it feels rough? No, tough I'm talking about. My skin felt thick and tough, like it couldn't stretch. I felt like a damn macho man. I beat everybody up like that old lady who told me to stop moving. That was then. Now I do still deal with extreme fatigue, but not enough to say I gotta run home and go sleep now. I be tired as hell at work, like, oh my God, just take that. But I know I got shit to do. I gotta go to the gym. I got laundry to wash. I gotta clean up. I gotta plan my YouTube video. I got a lot of stuff to do. So I know that I need to fight the fatigue. I can fight the fatigue now. Now I also deal with, a few years ago though, maybe a year or two ago, I had headaches every day. Now this is still after I started taking the medication, stopped taking the medication. I had bad headaches all day long, every single day. So I actually went for a CAT scan just to make sure like there wasn't no tumors or anything in my head. Luckily they didn't find anything. I think it just was a symptom of the lupus. I was having a flare, and that was one of the things that I was dealing with. I don't have to deal with that anymore. Now I'm dealing with other personal things. One of the personal things is, I don't really know if I'm comfortable enough to say it, but like, you know how I said all my muscles are really tight? Everything gets tight, and it's not pain. It's very painful. Everything gets tight. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But what else do I deal with? I don't deal with hair loss anymore because I do oil treatments in my hair. I don't have to deal with that. I did deal with that before. I deal with what do I deal with now? Why am I forgetting? Besides the memory loss, which I keep telling you about. Sun sensitivity I do have badly now. It sucks because I do have glasses. I don't like to deal with contacts. I think I'm gonna have to soon though, because with sunglasses I'm super blind. I said I wear glasses with prescription, so I can't see with sunglasses on. So I think I'm gonna have to just decide to deal with the contacts. I'm super dry now. I have the driest skin ever, and on top of it being winter, it is the worst. I do get depressed sometimes, and I go through mood swings. Not often, but it happens. Whoa, why is it so loose? Why is this all over the place? Mood swings. That's also part of my personality, because I am extremely impatient and I just hate having to wait on people for a response for anything. I just hate it. So I get angry and sometimes I get happy fast. I'm just me. And then my scars, they are throughout the years they are spreading, but that's it. That's my only like real concern. I don't want it to get bad where it looks like my legs, that they're really dark. I don't like that. Basically, as far as like the scars go, that's my only real concern, because as women we want to feel beautiful. So all of my lupus followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call them, if we can start a relationship kind of ish, let's make it where we don't feel so crippled by our flaws and on our skin or whatever. Let's make it where we can feel beautiful with our flaws. I really like that, like a little community with us women making each other feel really beautiful. I'm actually gonna start a blog. And big ups to my boo boo, because he's the one who gave me the name Lupus Stripes. So I think I want to start something called Lupus Stripes. With my lupus stripes. Hey, with my lupus stripes. Hey, with my lupus stripes. With my lupus stripes. Hey, hey, with my lupus stripes. With my lupus stripes. Alright, also, I really want to start a series. Like I did Living with Lupus Part 1 and 2, but I want to do a series, a lupus series in general, talking about how I remain healthy, including my fitness, my diet and stuff like that. I want to do sex with lupus. I want to do keeping your skin up to par with lupus, everything. Like I want to talk about support, love, everything with lupus. I really want to start a series. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. I think I'm going to do it regardless, because that's me and that's what I know, and yeah, that's my everyday. So yeah, I think I'm going to do it every day, but I think I'm going to do it regardless, but I would like to know who's interested. So if you don't mind, just let me know in the comments. Also, it's really hard to I try to sound upbeat in my videos when I'm talking about this stuff, but it's really hard when it's such a serious subject. So again, I'm gonna try my hardest to sound more upbeat, but it's gonna be a little bit hard, and I apologize if these type of videos don't make you guys feel as comfortable, but I'm trying to make everyone feel comfortable listening to it. What else? Is there anything else I missed out? No, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm gonna follow up with my lupus walk. If you guys want to join me, if you're in New York City, let's do this lupus walk. It's May 6th, Saturday, in South Street, Seaport. I also want to do a lupus fundraiser. Let me know if you guys would come to a fundraiser in Brooklyn. I really need enough people to go though, because it's hard to do something like that and you spend so much money and so much time and not enough people show up. Even just to show love and support and just have a good time. It's good, and educate yourselves. I can speak more then. And until next time, peace and love. Bye.